Alright, so I'm back again. I did a few more level designs, and then I was just kind of working on some back-end website stuff. I'll show the code real quick, but it's not very interesting. But yeah, I was just working on PHP stuff for the last like 2 weeks, and then throughout that time, I did 3 new level designs. In the future, I'm going to do probably more level designs, but yeah, I had to get some. I have to get some like other stuff out of the way first. I have to upgrade my animation system first, and I had to do my deployment system, which is now basically done. But yeah, once I upgrade my animation system, I can do. There's certain level designs I already have in my head, but I can't actually do them. Like if I wanted to have one of these rotating things moving side to side at the same time, I need to like layer my animations on top of each other. You have to have like a side to side layered with a rotate. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a couple days, upgrade my animation system, and yeah, then I'm gonna be probably doing the remaining 55 levels. I'll do probably pretty quick. It'll be like, Anyway, let me just show some of this. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I'll just play each one of them for a bit, give you an idea of how hard they are, and I'll talk about a few things I like about them, but I don't want to go on too long, so yeah. But yeah, this one, I find the best strat is to hang out in the corner. You can survive indefinitely in the corner pretty easily, and you just wait for like a gap, and then you like, then you run out to the middle and then run back. And they're kind of going faster near the top, so it's kind of easier to stay at the bottom and then just run to the end after you're done getting the coins. But yeah, I like this one because there's a lot of like clutch situations where you just barely dodge an enemy, and it gives you time to react where it doesn't feel like unfair. It feels like it's hard, but I can still do like, really close dodges without it being like lucky. Like there, I don't feel like I got unlucky there. I feel like it was my own fault. It was just hard, as opposed to like cheap. Oops, see, same thing there. But yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for an opening, and then I'm running out into the middle, and then running back down. Like when they're slowing down, sometimes you get an opening. Oh, okay, there. I like when it almost kills you right at the end too. But yeah, this one was originally harder. Everything moved faster, but I made it easier because I feel like if it's too hard, the correct strategy becomes to just like spam your deaths. So I don't know, but I might make this one a little bit harder. But yeah, then I'll show this one. This one's pretty cool because unlike the original, like if you go to the original, it's the same speed and the same enemies, except on the new one, I added some more on one of the like, whatever they're called, like sections. So now there's certain things where you have like a time limit to do it. Like right here, if I stay here too long, I'll die. So I have like a time limit to get to like here. And then there's like a bunch of spots where you effectively have a time limit. Like I have a time limit to get to here. Then like I have a time limit to get to here. And then again, wait for it to pass, go to the safe spot, and then I have a time limit. But yeah, the cool thing about this one is there's multiple different paths. There's like more dangerous paths for speedrunning, and then like easier paths, and then there's just like various options. I'm just gonna turn on invincibility. But yeah, like the coolest part here, this coin, is you can get it from either side. But if you come from this side, you have to go like pretty I wouldn't have even gotten it there, but like let me just turn off invincibility, turn it back on. Just want to show what it would roughly look like to get that coin. So I'll be like hanging out here, you'll go to the next safe spot, then you'd basically have to run there right away. Let me just try again. Go like here, 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 and then there. See, so you have to like speed run it to get it from that angle. Yeah, and then you can't go this angle. It's impossible. So this is the only route where it's like impossible to go. I think pretty much everywhere else is possible to go either way, except yeah, I can't remember. This might be the only spot that's impossible to go, but I like it that way because they might try and not realize and then have to turn around. But yeah, anyway, this is level 3. This is the original level 3. I just took the same theme and made it crazier. I'm pretty happy with this actually, because like the coins going with the enemies, it helps you see how big the gaps are. So like if I collect this coin, you can kind of tell on this one because it's a 2. I'm just gonna turn on invincibility. Like say I get those coins. Without the coins, you can't really easily tell how many of a gap it is. Let me just reload. But yeah, the coins make it easier to see like how big of a gap each one of them is. I'm just gonna go local, I guess. Sometimes my site's slow. I'm not sure why it's going slow right now. This is annoying. Oh, I remember. I'll just put it into development mode. When I'm not on development mode, it tries to get test stuff out of my database and then it slows down. Okay, anyway. Yeah, but here the cool thing is these help you count. So you can see, okay, 2, 2, 2. This is 2, this is 2. But then the cool thing is this is 2 and this is 3. So if you're like paying close attention, you could see this is kind of like a secret. If you wait for the 3 one, it's easier. It's way easier than if you go on the 2 one. And this one's still possible on the 2 one, but it's just easier on the 3 one. But yeah, the main challenge here is you wait here until there's a gap, and then you run over here and then cross over here, get this, and then you have to cross over back and go here, or you can go here. But yeah, this part's like the easiest part because it gives you room to like get a running start and go diagonally. But it's still possible to go like here, for example. Whoops. You can go through any of these openings. Like this one. This one's a lot harder. It's possible on any of them. I'm kind of screwing up right now. But yeah, the cool thing about this is it's possible there and back from any of these directions. This one's just the easiest. Yeah. So like, oh, let me just make, okay, yeah, I have invincibility off. But yeah, this one you just kind of go like this. Then here it's good to get this coin because I'm about to go to a checkpoint. Then here I've kind of practiced this a lot already, but it would be a lot harder if you hadn't done it before. But yeah, the cool thing is when I'm here, I can either go straight to the check in a more dangerous maneuver, or I can go here, here, and here. So I can do it like 3 easy ones or 1 hard one. So if I try the hard one, that one, I made it. But yeah, there's like similar stuff like over here. If I get that coin, if I get this coin, I can end up right like here. I'll get the coin here. Say I get that coin. Yeah, I can go back here and I can go straight to this checkpoint, or I can go over here. So I kind of like how there's 2 options. The other thing I'll mention, the cool thing is there's like a trap. That coin right there is a bait. I'll show you. See this coin right here? It's the temptation is to grab it and then keep going, but unless you're really fast, grabbing it and like watch this. See, I'll grab it and then try to keep going and I'll die. In order to grab it and keep going, you have to be really fast. So in most cases, you want to just oops. In most cases, you want to get this coin and then just stay there for a whole route, or for a whole like cycle, or not a whole cycle, but like for the next opening. Because if you try to go quick, you'll die. Yeah, it'll trick you into thinking you have time, but really you don't. But yeah, there's a bunch I like about this level. It looks a little bit weird where these things are kind of open, but I kind of like it like that. But yeah, this is the main part right here. You kind of go here, and then you wait here. Then here you wait for the 3. Then you have enough time. Then here, if you go on the 2, like this is the 2, I could still make it. It's just harder. And then here, I can go all the way to the checkpoint if I'm on the 3. If I'm on the 2, I don't have enough time. Here, I'll die. Oh. But yeah, anyway, this thing has some cool dynamics to it. Yeah, I should also mention, I'm pretty happy about this. I added a star, which indicates which checkpoint's the ending checkpoint. In most cases, it's obvious, but like here, if you didn't have a star, you wouldn't know you have to come here for the end. And then same with like this one. It wouldn't be clear which one's the end checkpoint without the star. In most of them, it's clear, but oh yeah, this one I fixed the walls. Now that the enemies are smaller, I made the walls like more uniform again. This is the exact same design as before now. I have an idea for this one. It's going to be cool. This one, these things here are going to be moving, and there's going to be like a spinning thing in here, and you have to go through a whole path here, and then this will be more crazy. And then on crazy mode, I'm going to redo the whole thing with like a whole big other thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm pretty happy with all of these. Happy with this one. The middle of this one's kind of silly though, because the middle's too easy, maybe. This one, but I'm still overall happy with this one. I like that there's like a pseudo timer. But yeah, the middle is like really, really easy on this one. And yeah, you can also go back like, anyway, I'm not going to fully analyze it. But yeah, I added these 3 new level designs, added the star, and then I've basically just been doing backend coding. The backend coding is basically, I can go pack, and then I can type in a version number like that, and then it'll take all my development files, which are like, let me just show you, like, you know, huge amounts of development files. If I just go like this, you'll see. If I go like this, see like all these huge amount of development files. When I go pack, I define like groups of files. I'll show you here. So for example, my game engine has certain JavaScript files. I define these are all the JavaScript files I need for my game engine. And then like these are all the JavaScript files I need for World's Hardest Game 1. And when I do the pack script, what it'll do is it'll take these file groups. So this is a bunch of files. It'll compress them into a group and then put them into a smaller file. So this is now my game engine file. And then it'll also obfuscate the code. But I have the JavaScript obfuscation turned off. And it'll like minify the code and stuff like this, like that. And same with my PHP code. It'll like minify it. But yeah, basically the packer, what it does is it takes me from development mode into production mode, and then I can like basically on my website I'll upload, you know, the old version and the new. It'll already have the old version. I'll upload the new version, and then all I have to do is change a single pointer to point from the old to the new, and now I can like switch between versions super conveniently. And there's like a whole bunch of testing stuff I have where I can like test things like crazy efficiently and like conveniently. So yeah, now everything, every time I deploy on my website, I can always go back and forth between the versions, and I can also do a huge amount of testing, quality assurance stuff to make sure it's like going to be working in the first place. But yeah, the pack script, I'm not going to show the pack script actually. But yeah, I ended up messing around with PHP for like 2 weeks. I used to program PHP professionally, but it had been a long time since I had done it, and I'm doing it like a special way without a framework. But yeah, anyway, it's going pretty well, I would say. Yeah. So anyway, I'm done 5 of the very hard levels. There's 25 to go, and then 30 crazies. So I'm done 5 out of 60. But yeah, I'm gonna be making. Probably every week I'll do like 3 or something like that, 2 or 3. So it'll get filled out in the next few months. Yeah. Anyway, that's my progress for now. I'm just gonna play World's Hardest Game 3 now. Try to make some progress. Yeah. I found it's too hard to do the crazy mode levels right now. I'm doing only very hard levels. Then when I beat World's Hardest Game 3 and maybe do some more user levels, maybe Deadliest Dots Part 2, then I'm gonna go back and do the crazy levels. I find I'm not in the right skill level or whatever, mindset or whatever for the crazy mode levels yet. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to finish most of the very hards. Gotta do my new animation system. Then yeah, I'm just gonna go back and forth between coding and level design for the next few months after that. Yeah, I gotta go over here. Oop. Okay. Level 3 did give me quite a bit of trouble, but I forgot that the paint on level 3 was particularly difficult. So it makes sense that the paint gave me trouble. Now I'm gonna go back to red. Make sure my settings are right. Music off, sound effects on. Okay. Alright. So now, back to World's Hardest Game 3. So yeah, this is giving me practice for when I do crazy mode. I need crazy mode to be super hard. I'm already kind of good enough to do very hard mode because I'm making the levels easier. I'm capable of making harder levels. It's just I don't want them to be too hard. So yeah, anyway, let me just remember how to do this. Okay, I haven't played World's Hardest Game 3 in a long time. I remember you're supposed to do this section quick. Okay, I'm gonna need to just get my head in the right mindset now. Okay. Oh man, okay. I remember I used to associate this level with I used to think this was a really easy level. I remember thinking I could do this easily. But now that I forgot how to do it, it feels pretty difficult. Oh god, I keep running right into the... Okay. So I definitely need this practice. In my current state, I can't possibly make crazy mode. Or I could, but it wouldn't be good enough. It wouldn't be the right, wouldn't be able to do it properly. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of it. You just have to run diagonally a bunch of times. But I can't remember how to start it off. I think that's the right way though. Let it go like this. Wow, this is harder than I remember. When I made this, I remember it was easy. But when you forget, it makes it a hell of a lot harder. Okay, that's the farthest I've gotten. At least there's a checkpoint. Okay, I think that was the right way. I just was too slow. So I pretty much figured it out now. Yeah, I pretty much figured it out now. I think there's only really one way to do it. It's pretty tight. I forgot what to do at that part though. I think playing this, I might be making very hard mode too easy because I feel like level 13 very hard should be right around here maybe, or I don't know. This should be harder than level 13 actually. Okay. Let me focus here. Try not to think too much about the remake while I'm playing. Try to just focus on the game, what's happening in front of me. Surprised it's this tight though. I think I need to stop being too easy on the player. Maybe I'm being too easy on the player because the stuff I'm doing, the designs I'm doing now are not this tight. surprised. Maybe my technique is wrong. Because right there, I'm like crossing right when it's like in the middle, so maybe I'm doing it wrong. I gotta figure out a different technique. I don't see how else I would do that. Maybe I can go on the left side of it. Left side seems potentially better. Okay, I'm gonna try the left side. Oh man, this is brutal. Yeah, I think the other side's better. I did get past it at one point, so I must have been... It's got to do what I was doing before. Just don't get what to do right there. Feels like I'm just running right into a... Oh man, this is brutal. I'm getting... This is absolutely brutal. I remember thinking, okay, we're going to start out with an easy one. Maybe I'm just not gonna just do it quicker, I guess. Get what am I doing wrong? Oh man. Okay, yeah, I just gotta do it quicker, I guess. Feels like that's frame perfect. Just gotta do like a frame perfect thing there, maybe? I feel like in hindsight this is too tight, but maybe I'm doing it wrong. Like if I were designing this again, it feels too tight, but okay, like that feels like a really tight to do right at the start of a level, but that's just my opinion. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I could just do that. Okay. Well, all in all, that wasn't that bad, I guess. If I sat there for another 5 minutes, it would be a lot worse. Okay, now I think getting that key makes a lot of sense. There's no other option, I guess. No viable other option. See here, technically I have multiple options. I could get the key and then I could just go straight on. Actually, that's what I will do, actually. But yeah, the other option is to go back to this checkpoint, but I feel like that's too difficult of an option. I think it's easier to, yeah, but actually I kind of like that option because it's you could consider just going back to that checkpoint. But I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just go there. This level is actually hard. Ugh. Okay, actually I kind of got the hang of it, so now maybe I will go to that checkpoint. I'll just go the other way. I feel like that checkpoint's kind of hard to get to, so I don't even want to go to that checkpoint. Just wing this and hope for the best is probably what I'm going to have to do. Doesn't feel that bad so far. Oh! Oh! I choked. It's okay, I don't mind though. This one, I think I can just go like this. Yeah, I can just go like that. Okay. See here, you go like this. You go like that. It's actually way easier if you just do that. See here, you go like that. And then here, you go like this. Okay, maybe I'll just get that check again. I don't feel too bad. It started off bad, but it is early in the morning. Or not that early, but I woke up a couple hours ago. I started off bad. Okay, let's reset. I started off bad, but let's blame the level. The level was too hard. Let's start with that. That'd be my first excuse. My second excuse is I'm tired. Hey, wait, what? What the hell was that? Wait. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, there's a troll thing there? Oh my god, I didn't even remember that. Wait a minute, it kills you instantly? Wait, what? Oh, there is a troll thing. Oh my god, I have zero recollection of that. I thought I was only on level 3 I trolled. Wow, that's pretty funny. I'm surprised I did that. That's hilarious, actually. Maybe I'll start doing some stuff like that again just to mess with the player. But, like, this isn't even fair. There's no way I could possibly anticipate those things there. I just got lucky. The first time I went through, I didn't hit it. I just got pure lucky. But, yeah, I guess maybe you could anticipate they're going in the middle, but yeah, this is a pretty hardcore, or not that, like, this is a pretty unfair troll. I'm surprised I did that, but it's kind of funny, actually. I like to give the player a chance to not die. But once in a while, just... yeah, whatever. I'm not... This isn't even that hard. Once you get the checkpoint, this is easy now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's funny that I forgot about that troll. I've forgotten about this completely. I have zero recollection of those enemies being there. For years, I'm actually surprised they're there. I have zero recollection of that being there. Okay, let's just focus here. Okay, that first area was a little bit tricky. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here anyway. I'm just gonna skip that. This level is pretty easy, so I'm just gonna come back there anyway later. Stuttering my words quite a lot there. Okay, this one I don't really remember, but it feels not that hard. Feels like that first one, the very start of the first one, was way harder than this. Although now, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, I gotta get this one down more. Okay. I don't get what I'm doing here. Okay, I can just stay here and be safe. So that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try to get on the other side of this bottom one. Oh, I missed my chance. Feels like it's not that easy to get on the other side of the bottom one. Let's go like that. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna pick a different option. I think the strat here is you hang out in the safe spot until you're no longer like falling behind. If you try to go too quick, you kind of fall behind. Just hang out in the safe spot until you're not behind anymore. And you go like that. So I think I got that one down. Just gonna go like that. Okay, got that part. Okay, I feel like this one's not that bad. It's kind of funny when this isn't really my day job, but it's pretty similar. I basically need to do this in order to make World's Hardest Game Remake. I need practice, so this is basically my job right now. Oh! Getting around that corner. Getting around that corner. It is kind of surreal when you're playing your own game and you've forgotten your own game. Which is rare, I guess. Most people, when they play their own game, they'll remember their own game, but this is so old. But yeah, when you're playing your own game and you've forgotten your own game, it's kind of like you're in a dream or something. It feels weird. The troll, like forgetting about my own trolls and then falling for my own trolls, my own unfair trolls is kind of funny. That one's not even like a fair troll. This thing right here. I guess I just really resented the... for whatever reason, I just decided I'll just randomly kill the player there just as a... I don't know why, but... Because on level 3, I'm fine with that, because that was the whole point of level 3. But to randomly kill the player right after the first area of level 4 feels pretty weird. And I'm pretty sure I didn't do that anywhere else in this level, like randomly kill you like that where it's unfair. Okay, let me focus here. I'm getting too slow here, and I'm getting caught in that corner. This part's easy now, though. This part I don't have consistently, but it doesn't feel that hard. Okay, just focus here. This is definitely helping with level design because I think I was making them too easy before. See, like, I like this. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is actually a little bit too. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say. I have to. I'm gonna reserve judgment. It's hard to judge it because I expect to be better at it because I made it, and then it messes with my, like, it biases me when I'm expecting it to be better. If I knew this was someone else's level, I wouldn't expect to be better. So, but I don't know. It's just messes with your. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that again. I did do that on purpose. Okay, I didn't do what I wanted to do. See, I don't want to just get lucky and randomly end up in the right spot. I want to be able to time it, but I can't really time it. I have to remember how I got into there. I think it was from the bottom. I think there was an opening on the bottom. Try to get in on the opening on the bottom again. Can't even really tell what's going on. It's just a bunch of guys going back and forth, but this design's kind of cool. I'm gonna try to do something like this again. Maybe if they're moving left and right at the same time. Okay, I'm trying to do it too fast. Okay. Stop going so fast. See, that's too many to do in a row. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like I'm taking way too many deaths here. Go in on the bottom. Okay, go in on the bottom. I think I'm gonna go in on the bottom and then really quickly go out on the bottom again. That's what I'm gonna do. Pretty sure that's what I did last time. So wait for the bottom. Okay, go. Oh wait, I couldn't go in on the bottom there. Okay, I don't get. Is it even possible to go in on the bottom? Okay, I must have been confused. This is where I should be trying to go in, I guess. Okay, now I'm confused. I don't understand the pattern now. Oh man, okay, this one's starting to hurt now. This one's starting to hurt. I'll try to go here, I guess. Okay, I feel like that's right. Okay, I remember that. Okay, I'm gonna go to that again. Okay, I remember that. It's right here. I go right here. Okay, I can only go up. Okay, I guess I gotta do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Do it faster. Okay, so you go right here, and then you just go real fast like that. Okay, I got it. That's fine. Okay, feel like that was fine. I had to play around with it a bit, and I figured it out eventually. Okay, I missed my spot, but I feel like okay, this is fine now. I don't feel that bad about it now. Okay, here, go fast. Okay, I just gotta work on that little maneuver there. Okay, so that's all I gotta do is focus on getting that maneuver down. Okay, I see what the thing is. You gotta go quick. I have to go like, I think I was going in the top right corner and like waiting there, which is the wrong play. Okay, you gotta go like this. Go down. Okay, I think that's what he. This is real tight. Sometimes when it's this tight, it feels like you're doing it wrong. Because I wouldn't. I'm thinking like, what would I have wanted the player to do? And I forgot that I wanted the player to do it this tight. So I feel like I'm doing it wrong, but I'm just forgetting how I used to design levels. Oh my god, okay, it's starting to hurt again. Oh, is that even right? Oh, it feels way too small of a gap. I feels okay. I'm gonna. I don't even know if that what I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna try a couple more times, and then I'm gonna try something else because that gap feels really small. Oh god. I don't know if I should keep trying what I'm doing. I think I wasn't doing it right, so I should keep trying. I can't really go any slow, like getting to here is pretty much, that's what I'm gonna do every time, because otherwise it takes too long. Okay, I think I have a new idea. I'm gonna, instead of waiting in the corner and instead of going right away, I'm gonna do like a halfway in between. There's like another gap I can go through if I go halfway in between those two timings. Let's see if I go like this and then I go like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm not used to going this direction, so now I'm messing with my head. Okay, I think I should have gone there. I'm too scared to go. Okay, well, no, not anymore. Yeah, figuring out that I was waiting too long, getting stuck in the corner, and I was going too quick, and I was getting slapped around. But if you wait like halfway between, there's like a little gap you can go through. Okay, anyway, so yeah, the area to my left I have to go back to anyway, so no point going now, and this is blocked off, so this is the only way I can go. I'm not going to bother getting all these coins now because I don't need them all now. I'm going to have to come back through. I'm going to probably come through here a couple times. So yeah, here the strat I think is you go near the wall, and then it makes it easier to go around them if you're near the wall. But also you have to know if they're going clockwise or not. Okay, this one's harder than I remember. Some of them are going... Wait. One's going with that. Yeah, some of them are going counterclockwise. Okay, that's messing with me a lot. I didn't realize some of them went counterclockwise. The counterclockwise one, okay, I think if I see one coming at me that's going, I'm gonna go to the other side if that's happening. Okay, I think I have a strat here. See, like this one's counter, so I'll go, this one's the top, I'll go to the top. Okay, I got it. This one you have to react in the moment. You can't expect to just have it be the same each time. You have to react in the moment. Yeah, I got it down now though. See, you just have to look ahead and see if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. If it's clockwise, you go on one side, and if it's counterclockwise, you go on the other side. Oop. This one's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. I don't feel like it's unfair. I like this design. I didn't realize I can go in the corner there. That's kind of nice. Just hang out here. Oh, only sometimes. Okay. Worry about those coins later. Let's get a few more of them now. Okay. I remember this one. This one I recall as being not hard. So let's see if that's actually true. Okay, so far I don't feel like it's that hard. Nope. So far it doesn't really feel hard. I have to not do that. Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing there. Nothing happened. so far... See, I remember this one looked harder than it is, although it's not really easy. But you have a lot of time to react, and you can hang out in certain spots reasonably safe. Okay, it's easier to go with it when it's going down, like so. Oh, I got stuck on the way up again. Ah. I think this will be good. Oh, no. Guess you gotta wait for a good opening. I like kind of fighting against it on the way down, but it is harder. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, let's try this again. I guess it's the same each time, maybe? Like, it feels like it's not giving me an opening. I guess it's like that on purpose. Ugh. This is harder than I remember now. I thought it would give me an opening. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna try that, I guess. Every time it gets to the bottom... Yeah, it's the same every time, and every time it gets to the bottom, it blocks you. So you have to get out of here before it gets to the bottom. Okay, I didn't remember that. Go with it down, and then you leave before it gets there. Okay, so far, I'm glad this one isn't as easy as I was remembering. I remember this one, like, looked hard, but it wasn't hard enough. But it, actually, I feel like it's fine. Oops. Okay, trying to fight against it is really hard. Oh, I just barely did it there. It's easier to just go with it down. Then wait here, wait for the opening. Okay, and then here, I guess like right here is a good time. Okay, that's the good time. I'll just do that again. I feel like I got it down now. Oop, okay, this is the good time right here. Oh, sometimes the vertical ones are in a different position because it's like half one way, half the time they're in one position, half the time they're in another position. Get out of here as quickly as possible, like that. Okay. Hang out here, get in. Oh, just want to get out as quickly as possible, like that. Okay. I feel like I gotta keep running up straight. Oh god. Get out as quickly as possible and then run it straight. Okay, that time the enemies were different. Getting pretty close though. I think I would have died there anyway. Okay, can't go out that early. Ugh. Oh god. Well, I'm glad this one isn't as easy as I was remembering. I was potentially thinking I would beat it first try because I remembered this one was easy, but I'm glad it's not as easy as I remember. Or it's not even easy. I feel like I designed this properly. It shouldn't be the way I wanted you to do it. It's like it's harder to get out than in. The in is more intuitive than the out. So now I gotta get out here as quickly as possible and run up. Okay. Oh, that was my chance. Get out here as quickly as possible. Okay, sometimes you have to go a little bit later because there's a guy blocking you, I guess. think I'm gonna have to go a little bit later this time. Oh. Okay, half the time it's easier. It's hard to anticipate which half you're gonna get. Oh, that time wasn't it? Okay. I see the opening, but it's just hard to get it. Nope, that wasn't it. Gotta just hang out here until it comes to you. Go down. Hang out here. Gotta get out as quickly as possible. Okay, it's too late. It's too late again. Too late again. Get out, get out, get out. That time it seemed reasonable. I just ran into something. Feel myself licking my lips a lot. Okay, get out as quickly as possible. Oh god. Get your head in the game. Funny when it tells you that and your head's up, because sometimes your head's not in the game, but it's funny when it says that and you already do have your head in the game. Okay, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. When I start yelling, come on, man, don't do me like that, that's when you know I'm having a tough time. Oh. See, I remember that part was the easy part and the other parts were harder, but maybe not. That felt kind of hard. I feel like that part, maybe I had it backwards. Maybe that was the hard part. The other parts were the easy parts. This is pretty far to go, I guess. Maybe it's just further, less tight squeezes, but a further distance. But I remembered that the middle, I always thought like, oh yeah, the middle looks hard, but it's not. But definitely was pretty hard. Yeah, this one does, for the distance you have to go, feels pretty hard, I guess. But is it going to be harder than the middle part? Middle part takes you a while to even figure out how to do it. Like, for a while, it doesn't even it's not even clear what you want, what you're supposed to do, because it like blocks you. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of that one, maybe. Yeah, you gotta be like right here when it starts coming back. If you're not right here when it starts coming back, you're screwed. Or I guess you can go to the top. You can go here, go through the top, actually. Let's try to go through the top. Try going through the top. Go through the top. Yeah, the top is kind of hard. Oh, actually the top is easier because you might be able to just kind of hang out inside of it. Go to the top, just hang out inside of it. Oh, okay. What? I don't know what happened there, actually. I'm confused. Maybe that was the bottom I just went into. starting to get confused. Thought I had two options, top and bottom, but maybe not. Okay, just hang out here. Okay, that's what I should have done. Okay. Yeah, you do have two options. You can go quickly in the bottom or wait a bit and then go on the top. See, I went in the bottom that time. The bottom's actually harder. Okay, I went in the bottom again. Oh, I should have waited. I didn't realize how. I should have just hung out like right there. We're just gonna hang out right there next time. This one, either top or bottom, are both roughly the same. I'm gonna go to top though. I don't like the bottom. I'm not even sure if that's exactly what's happening, but I think that's what's happening. See, if I hang out here and wait a bit, I can then go in the top, and I just stay in the middle, and it just kind of leaves. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm just gonna hang out at the top, go in the middle, and just hang out in the middle, and then it'll just kind of leave me alone. Then I go here. This is like a safe spot, kind of, and I can run through here. Okay, go. Oh, I died going the other safe spot. Okay. So far, this doesn't feel that bad, though. Nope. That's not a good death, though. Go in the middle, and I just kind of hang out here, wait for it to leave you alone. Oh, no. That was a bad idea. Okay, I feel it's imminent that I'm going to beat this area. Beating this area is imminent. Imminent, incoming. Beating of area, incoming. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to wing it here. Ugh. Nope. Come on, man. Oh! I almost ran straight to the exit there. It's okay. It's not hard to get there. See, the top part is a little bit hard, but you can breathe. The middle essentially has two safe spots. One here and one here. So once you get to the middle, you're good. And then, yeah, like, you just stand here and let it go over you. But yeah, I'm not sure about the very end, but getting to that part is actually pretty easy now. Oh. Just hang out in the middle. Oh. Now I'm getting impatient. Now I'm basically at a safe spot here. This isn't a hard thing to make either. I guess I'll just go like this. See, that's what I did last time. Okay, I died twice in the same way. Doesn't feel like I could really... I should try something else. Because it feels like running straight to the exit there. Maybe if I was frame perfect, but I don't want to have to be frame perfect. Oh, I screwed up there. I was trying to speed run it. It was a bad idea. I'm gonna have to move the microphone back. I'm craning my hand. Where's my chapstick? Didn't I have some chapstick around here? Craning my hand. My mic has to be like close to me, otherwise it doesn't pick up my voice properly. Because it's not that good of a mic. But it pushes my keyboard off the table a bit. Which is why otherwise I would have beat it first try. I don't know what else to try here. Maybe along the top, but it feels like the top's riskier. I'm gonna try to, instead of going right along the bottom, halfway through, go to the middle or something like that. Go to the middle. Didn't work. Okay, maybe if I just go faster. Maybe what I was doing before was fine, but I wasn't aggressive enough, maybe. Dear God. Yeah, that last part, getting out of that one is pretty tight. It like hooks you. There's like a hook that comes out at the end that like snags you right at the end. Like there's like a hook there. Comes up underneath you. Okay, I'm just gonna try what I did before, but faster. Really hard. I'm not sure what else to try. It's just chaos right at the end. Yeah, I find if I go higher there, it helps a bit. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I had to jump over an enemy there. Alright. This one's not hard. Anyone could do this. My grandmother could beat this one. Oh, beat this with my eyes closed. Give me a break. I'll just get a few coins. So I'll go to the other exit, I guess. These types of crisscrosses really aren't that hard. There's just a little spot in the middle where you have to do a little maneuver. But it's fairly intuitive. See here, you gotta go quick. Go up, down. Like that. This one's really not hard. This one doesn't look hard either. In Throwback Tower, I did a harder version of this. There's no way I'm gonna be bothered by this. Let me just see though. Are they turning around? They always go in the same direction. Can't tell. Are they turning something? But anyway, I'm gonna beat this. Yeah, these are all. Anyway, I'll just continue next video. I think I'm gonna breeze through these next ones. I think, including there's one below here that's like a circle. I should breeze through that. Should breeze through these next three easily. All right. We'll see if my prediction is correct. That next video, these next three areas, I'll breathe through easily. Okay, see you soon.